Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Butterrflyy, but you can call me Fly. And we're back here on Minecraft, as is Minecraft Monday, and that's episode 49 of the Minecraft Let's Play series. So of course, before we get started, if you guys would like to go ahead and check out episode 48, I'll have an info card above my head. You guys can go ahead and check that one out. I highly recommend doing so. I show you guys a little glitch that I had to do. Yes, I say I had to, and I explain that in that video. So you guys can go ahead and check that one out. Figure out how to do a glitch for yourselves here in Minecraft to go ahead and get infinite whatever you want to do. You can duplicate your armor, you can duplicate diamonds, whatever you want to do. But it also kind of explains why we're doing what we're doing here in episode 49, so be sure to go ahead and check out episode 48. So as you guys know, I got punished pretty much for duplicating my blocks over there in episode 48. Use that whole duplication glitch at your guys' own risk. Today I went ahead and duplicated up the other blocks. Wrong chest. Also wrong chest. Okay, so here we have the tools and the armor. I did, of course, duplicate it, and I haven't done the hoe yet. I'm not going to bother with that until we go back to the ocean monument build, but for right now, I just wanted to step away from it. So we're going to work on a armory today, of course, so in case we have a bad scenario happen once again, we don't have to worry about it. I have a extra set. We could just go ahead and pick up where we left off, and I could duplicate it again, or whatever the case may be. As I said, I want to work on an armory. So we have this whole thing going on right now. Got redstone through here, but I ran into a little bit of a pickle because I don't have any more redstone. It only goes so far here. We need a whole 2 redstone to go ahead and complete this. Well, 5 redstone, sorry. We have 5 redstone we need, and down in here is all of the magic. Now, I did not build this myself. I needed to watch a tutorial for it because I don't know how redstone operates. I watched tutorials for it to go ahead and figure it out. So I'll have a link down in the description below. 2x2 piston door or something like that is what I'll put beside it, so you guys can go ahead and make this door yourselves if you guys want to go ahead and make it. Of course, I can't show you how it operates just yet, but I can explain it. How it works is I'll hit that lever, this block, that little block, and that little block will push out and up, so it'll be all level here. I'll be able to walk on this as much as I want as long as it's closed. And then we're gonna go ahead and work on a exit behind the stairs is my idea in mind. So that's the game plan. Is I need redstone, so we're gonna go on an adventure today. We're gonna get some redstone. We're gonna finish that piece up here. I'll go down the room for the armory. I'm gonna kind of decorate it like the science lab. Kind of have it all bright and white and all that sort of jazz. Armor stand will be all in there, and whatever else I might do. I kind of want it to look at least somewhat cool. So we're going to do that underneath this little walkway. Then I'll probably do a water elevator to come up behind the staircase here, level with this. So these 2 or all 4 of these here will just come out of here, and then we'll just be able to walk right out and close it right up. We're gonna go ahead, find ourselves some redstone now, and then come back, finish that, and then I need to find a new tutorial on how to make a staircase sort of redstone door, because like I said, I have no clue about redstone. It's not something I ever really got into a whole ton, so I don't know how it operates. I don't really know too much about it. I just kind of watch the tutorials on what I'm thinking I want to do, and then I go from there. Oh my gosh! Okay. Yeah, I see. I do have little platforms built across, so at least I was smart the last time I ran into this cave. All right, 42 should be good. I hope. We might have to venture back out. I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's plop this down. We got those 2. And now in the tutorial, it said I couldn't really connect these right here like this because the doors might mess up and only 3 come up instead of all 4. So I went ahead and moved it over and just sort of centered it to the main piece right here. So let's go ahead, connect this. It's all connected. Run it. And it didn't work. Why didn't it work? I think it's too much redstone. Okay, so it doesn't stretch that far. Let's move this up then maybe. There we go. That must have worked. Okay, wait. All right, I messed something up.
Later.
So after a lot, and I mean a lot, of trial and error, I've finally gone ahead and figured out a system that actually works. So I went ahead and changed up the entire layout here. So I'll put the video link to the new tutorial that I found that actually works, because I wasn't paying attention to what version the original video was that I went ahead and mimicked and copied. So I went ahead and found a new one, and I'll put that down in the description below if you guys want to go ahead and make this yourselves. This is kind of the layout. We kind of have this trench going under them. I don't even have repeaters up here anymore. I put them down here. And then these, I didn't realize repeaters work this way, but they go into the block to give it power. For instance, if I took these out, that takes away the power to that. So if I put these back in, then it puts the power in to then close it. Now this is going to be the system on the inside. Of course, I'll fix this little system up, put this lever in a better spot. But so we double clicked it to open it. Now we have to double click this to then close it up. So that's going to be the system here. We're going to push this redstone block back and forth in order to be able to open and close it, because I don't know how else to do this. I don't know any other system to go ahead and make it to work. So that's our redstone system. If you guys want to go ahead and kind of mimic this for your trapdoor, that's the little system here. The power came into this to go ahead and push this piston over to here to then power the entire system to close it. And then we have another piston that'll have a different lever somewhere else that we got to go ahead and pull it back. It's the best I got. This is the farthest my redstone kind of brain goes. The rest of this is done by a tutorial. So yeah, I'll have that down in the description below if you guys want this. And that's, like I said, my little made up thing on how to open and close it. Now we're going to go ahead and work on the interior of the armory, fix up this position for the lever, and then I need to find yet another tutorial, and we'll probably have to venture out for more redstone to go ahead and make an exit to get through this staircase in some sort of way. I ended up finding diamonds down here. That's pretty cool. Got a little bit of diamonds. Not that I necessarily need them, but hey. I think the worst part is I'm kind of lost. Got a little bit sidetracked because I saw a little bit of redstone, and then from there I was like, you know, I might as well light this cave up a little bit, you know, because I don't want to be listening to zombies or whatever else while I might be down in the armory. I don't want to just randomly dig up either, because I don't want to end up messing something up top. Oh, here we go. Okay. Nice, we are back. Wow. Now that I'm down here kind of working on this, I'm realizing that it's not that much space between all this. So that's figured out there. I can go up to back here. We'll bring a water elevator up. And then I need something super simple that doesn't take up too much. I'm thinking somehow getting them to just pull down in a way, because I have these just flat 1-block walls here. So I kind of need something that'll just pull them straight down to just be able to walk through. Or I might have to do just one little doorway to where the stairs pull down and then over to the side so I can walk through. And then we'll have some sort of lever somewhere else, probably stashed under here. I'll have one to open it here, and then one to close this one right here. Now to go ahead and find a staircase piston door tutorial so I can go ahead and make this one. We finally got it. We got a system. This is exactly what I was looking for, and I found a tutorial for it, luckily. So I'll have both tutorials down in the description below. Right here will be under 2x2 piston door or something like that, and then over here, this one of course I'll just label as probably staircase door, and you guys will be able to go ahead, click those links and check those out. Once again, I went ahead and did the same little system here that I did way over here for the main door. So I kind of had this little hole back and forth of the redstone block. I did the same thing over here. So, oh, okay, I thought I messed something up. Anyway, so now it is open outside. So say I hop out here. We hop out here, I want to close it, then I'll have to click this, that's 1, and then 2, that closes it back up. So beautiful, it's all in working order, and unfortunately, I really don't know what I'm going to do with the armory part of this, because I got so far through here and realized it's really not that much space. Spent a little bit of time on this, trying to map out how much space I actually had to work with, and I got over to here, realized I was kind of cutting into the redstone for the exit out. So unfortunately, this is all the bigger the room's going to be. I kind of wanted this to be further stretched over to there and kind of have this even little position like I do now, but on a larger scale, of course, maybe 5 blocks wide or something like that. But instead, we just have this 3x3 little spot, and then I'm going to have lava pour down in each of these spots. Maybe put iron bars here, but I don't know if I'm going to like that compared to glass panes. I'm not entirely sure. This is all going to be, of course, quartz like I have here. However, I ran out. So unfortunately, as much as I don't want to, we're going to have to go back into the nether. And then I'm going to have stairs kind of come into the ceiling like we do here on the floor. It's going to cut into the ceiling, and I'm going to have slabs up there. And then these torches I left here because I want to try out a different sort of lighting system. I've seen this look where you do 2 little levers and then you use the end rods. I don't know. It looks cool, so I'm hoping that looks cool in here. I'll probably do that up there. And then the lava should provide enough light for each of these little sections. And real quick, as I said, I needed to go ahead and soften the fall in order to get inside. I went ahead and threw slime blocks down in here. I just hop in and then catch my head up on the top of here to go ahead and get into here. So I think I only have one shot to go ahead and hop in. Otherwise, I'm probably stuck down there and I got to build my way up out. But that's the way we go ahead and hop in here. Here we go. Matter of seeing, do we stay in the nether like we did last time? Fingers crossed we don't. I really don't want to deal with all that again. So here we go. Oh my gosh, that kind of scared me. I did not realize a pigman was right in front of me. Honestly, this might be just enough right here. Okay, that's not enough. That got me a whole 8 blocks. Kind of realized it's nice getting quartz because you get XP almost every single time you mine it. You're not even breaking your pickaxe if you have mending on it. Oh, nice. Dang, just think. I would have never found this stuff because I just keep doing the whole strip mine thing. It's kind of cool. I just managed to find resources I need to go ahead and make the new netherite hoe, which I already have enough for, but it's kind of cool to think that throughout this episode I've gone ahead and found diamonds and netherite. Even though I wasn't even trying to go ahead and find those things, I just magically came across them. I think if my nether portal got messed up on my entry to the overworld, my only concern would probably be spawning in a cave with the warden or something like that. Spawning down in one of those underground cities, regardless of whether I have my netherite armor or not, probably be pretty scary to go ahead and run into that guy. Alrighty, so yes, indeed, we are finally done with this build. It took me a while to go ahead and figure out exactly how I wanted to go ahead and do some of this stuff because I was kind of getting up there and I wanted to mimic this, but then I was like, it looks too weird. And I wanted to push it up even further, but then the ceiling was getting a little too tight. I instead just closed it off with just these stairs wrapping around the entire top. And then I liked how this worked out as well. The item frames actually perfectly fit up there, and I'm of course going to need a couple more. I'm going to duplicate the bow then, and we're going to need the hoe as well. So the elytra up there is probably going to get moved down. I'll probably stick that there, the bow there, hoe there in the elytra spot, and then whatever else I could think of to go ahead and duplicate for armor and whatnot in case something ever bad did happen to where I lost things. But I liked how it worked out with the item frames because I wanted to go ahead and put them around in here, but they perfectly just fit up there, so I just went for it. And then this was the kind of light that I was talking about. It kind of looks like, I don't know, a workshop light in a way. It kind of just hangs down, has that just skinny lightsaber bar-like sort of light that kind of goes across. And I had that originally up there and it made this area down here too dark, so I brought it down just one, and I think it kind of worked out just well. Of course, this isn't exactly like I wanted it. I wanted it a lot wider, like I said, but it's all right as it is. I kind of like it. Armor stands are all propped up. I was originally just gonna have it all normal, but I had a lot of extra slabs, so I just slabbed the top here, and I thought that gave it a nice little look, and then I just elevated the floor in there, and it all worked out just fine. And then down here, I still didn't really know what to do with all these quartz blocks. I thought about bringing them all the way up, but of course, I ran out and I didn't feel like going back into the nether for a third time. The 4-ish stacks that I had of quartz didn't actually cut it, so we had to get more. But like I said, down here, I just didn't know what to do, so I just clean cut it right there with the stairs and whatnot, or the ladders. It is what it is, I guess. And then I just stuck a nice little set of end rods right there. I thought that would provide enough light in here, and it looked pretty nice, so yeah, it all worked out in the end. Redstone was a little bit of a pain, but other than that, I like it. Pretty much it for today's episode. I just wanted to step away from the ocean monument. I haven't worked on that at all since the situation happened in episode 48. So once again, definitely go ahead and check that one out if you guys haven't already. It'll explain why I'm duplicating things now and making this sort of armory down there and whatnot. So definitely be sure to go ahead and check that one out. You'll get the full gist of everything as to what happened. That's it for this one, though. Hope you guys did enjoy. And with that, peace out, Monarch Militia. And as always, spread love, radiate positivity, and try to smile. See you.